baby.
How cold is it? It's cold.
What the hell?
Yeah. It's like New York City cold, right?
New York is not this cold.
That was so perfect. You can't get more New York City than that. Say bye, baby. So you guys are about to see last bit of stuff.
That's what you need.
Strong
Not your
boyfriend.
back.
About to get the babies. What's this? Hi, Tiger. You okay, Papa? You just chilling, Papa? You guys are. Hi, Mama. Say hi, Chella. We're gonna go soon, Mama. So this was one bedroom. This was the living room. Into the kitchen. And then this was the bedroom. It's a little dark. Bedroom. Ready to go, Mama? I'm gonna walk around the van. Find the van. I need the key. You didn't give me. Key. Where's the key? So, in the U-Haul, everything is packed. I have to do the walkthrough with my landlord and give him the keys. However, we are ready to go. Got the babies in the carriage. Here's Chala. She's a little bit timid. Tiger. Tiger. Well, he's in there chilling. So what I did was I got this carrier from Amazon, and it has their favorite blanket from when they were like 4 weeks old, as you can see there. And then I also have a harness on them, which attaches. And then, same thing with Chala, harness. Chala is a little bit more timid, as you can see. Mama, Chala. She's a little bit more timid, so I'm probably going to shorten her harness a bit so she can't run under there. But knock on wood, so far so good. They have dinner, well, early dinner right now. What we did was we got them a bit hungry, so by the time they got in here and they see the food, they're just like, just eating it. So here we go. Hey. Kiefer and I were living together for just about 2 years prior to the move. I knew him for 6 months, met him June 19th, 2020 during COVID, and he had keys for my home by November of that same year. And what I didn't know, that he was scheming and plotting behind my back, and I drove 3,200 miles cross country from New York City to LA with my secret enemy. And he was plotting on my demise. And this film is serving as evidence so that I can be vindicated of all charges and allegations he pressed against me. I love road tripping, and for the first time I was able to capture everything on camera, so I was super hyped to put everything together and share my love story, how I traveled cross country with my lover. However, what I found is that each state we crossed, about 12 states in total, he became colder and colder and became more of a stranger than a lover. And little did I know that stopping at these toll booths and stretching my arm out to grab the ticket would be my saving grace. This is a cautionary tale, for sure.
Boom.
And here we were, filling up the truck with gas. We've been on the road for about 24 hours, and we're chatting, but in the back of my mind, I couldn't shake this feeling that something was off, that I was in some sort of danger. However, I knew, based on how easily I was able to get my apartment and and it was my dream place, that I was meant to be in LA. But little did I know, not with him. So right now we are in Nebraska, and it is Brick City. We are officially closer to LA than we are to New York City, so that makes me very happy. And let's see. So far we have gone through New York City, New Jersey, PA, Ohio, Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago
is Illinois. Iowa, Nebraska. So right now we have Colorado, Arizona, and then we're in Cali. So home stretch. This is the home stretch. And we filled up maybe, I don't know, this is like number 11 or 12. Something like that. I'm going to total this up at the end. But alright, I'll see y'all in Colorado. Deuce. Let's get it. Keep that bad boy rolling. Let's get it. What time is it? I think, is it 5 a.m.? Oh, it's 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. in Nebraska.
At the stop sign.
What do people do at 4 a.m. in Nebraska? Sleep? They go cow tipping. That's what they do. You know that's a thing, right?
Yeah.
Was that me?
What?
I don't know. I think I'm scared of shit. Alright. I'm calling it night-night. Cut it, baby. I drove much of the way, and I didn't really have much help with keeping them fed and hydrated, so I made sure that my time in the passenger seat was spent taking care of my babies. September 2022, I got a message from my realtor of my current apartment I'm still in now that I was approved, and one of the life-saving things I did was to not add the passenger onto my lease. I believe that if he was on that lease, I don't know if I'd still be alive today or still be in this apartment. I would have probably ended up homeless. And it was this drive that helped me see him for who he was, because we spent 36 to 39 hours in this small confined space. Not a lot of music or distractions, just thought, introspection, and revelation. And my only mistake was listening to other people that I was overanalyzing and that I was overthinking, because I knew something was wrong. And in the end, he showed his true mask, his true self, and he was plotting to take me out this world and to take everything I built, because he did not believe I deserved it. And in the end, I will show how this story ended. Luckily, it wasn't in tragedy. However, it was the closest I've probably come to death. Being a narcissist target is probably one of the most life-changing things you'll ever experience if you do make it out alive. And as a survivor, I give thanks every day that I woke up and I saw what was beneath his mask and got out of this relationship. So this is my power bank I got. It is solar powered, which is really helpful. It's 50,000 mAh, so it can literally charge your iPhone about 17 times, iPhone 12. Check it out. This was on Amazon. Love it. This is definitely coming in clutch. We have mini battery packs that are about 10 to 20 mAh. This one's a bad boy. This is our little GPS device, just so we don't, get harassed by cops. If they see a electronic device, you can see we have nothing in our phone, and also it's safe. I want it to be as safe as possible, so I nagged my boyfriend, like, make sure we get a mount, So we have this bad boy here, and I'm gonna say my prayers soon, but you already know, your girl be praying. So this is the book of Psalms. I say Psalm, 37, 124, and the 23rd Psalm every morning. For protection while we're traveling, gotta pray to the Most High, pray to my spirit guides, my goon, to help me on this journey, as well as my boyfriend and my cats. And yeah, try to keep everything organized. Got the food bowl there, water bowl there, another music player. So in some states the radio is trash, so we also have this has about 10 hours, that one has 10 hours, so we have the music going. You already know. And yeah, that's like, there's more, but yeah. We arrived to Los Angeles on October 18th, 2022. And on October 25th, 2023, I put in an emergency request with my building maintenance to have the locks changed to keep the passenger from entering my home. There was a small window for me to get out of the relationship, and it occurred when he traveled back home to his mother's. And we did have a big fight during this time, and it was because something that was brought to my attention that was unforgivable, that was dark, and I knew that I did not know who he was once this piece of information was brought to me and there was evidence. And I cut ties. When he arrived to my apartment, October 26th, the doors were locked and he texted me, and I let him know that I'll open it and he can take all his belongings that were right there at the door. He left without much of a pushback, which was surprising. However, what I endured the last year and a half due to his smear campaign was unimaginable. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say that, oh, leaving is the best, it's perfect once you leave. No, you're in for a lot. There's people who won't believe you. There's the flying monkeys, the enablers, and all, and everything else in between. However, staying in a relationship is a faster way to your grave. And it takes a lot of courage. But I'm telling you, when you muster up that courage and that faith and you leave, something changes inside of you. It's like you wake up to remembering who the fuck you are. And you realize you need to change something so you never ever attract someone so evil, so dark, so soulless, like this passenger. Thank you for watching.